Throw gang, we are joined by the virile virality Viking. Shoulders hairy, but the voice smooth. You keep secrets, he keeps secrets. You boring and dumb, he hoarding cum. Call him Linda McMahon how he's fucking an English teacher. You might be straight, but he can be your first man. He's transitioning genres in his Levi's jeans, making you whores moan in therapy. His scrotum must be nuts because the stream's going crazy. Must be a salmon swimming up these streams how he's attracting these bears. Oh, you're not fucking with his impressions? How about you impress on D's nuts? The chorus king, the hook head honcho. Started from the bottom, now he's a chart topper, but he's fire on the verse. A nice Jewish boy, but the bars go hard and uncut. Not a U.S. virgin, but he must be on Little St. James, how he's bodying these 16s. Actor, writer, pop star, and new album Secrets out on April 11th. Jordan Firstman. Jordan, how the hell are you?
Wow. I think that's the first time.
It's hard because I've seen these and you want to stay present, but you also know it's coming. But it was the best moment.
Did you
of my
leave
life.
your body?
Yeah, but I also was trying to focus on every word.
It's like ketamine. It's like ketamine in that way.
Send me the written transcript after so I could read it every morning.
Is your album master turned in, or is it too late to Can we still put that as an intro?
There's one track that they won't clear a sample, so we have to. You can be on that one.
Okay, thank you very much.
Wow,
But there's a deluxe coming.
Okay,
Ooh.
you have the same problems as Kanye right now.
A lot.
Can't get anything clear.
All of the same problems.
Jordan, thank you for joining us. I love that hug. That was beautiful to witness.
Yeah,
Most people don't give physical
do you want to
affection.
know the tea
Yeah.
on why I'm here?
Why?
How I got connected to you and why I follow you?
Why?
What would be your guess?
I followed you since you became the impressions guy over pandemic, and now you're so much more than that. I'm a gay guy that loves pussy, so there's got to be some sort of connection there.
I think you're hot.
Oh,
I was like,
circle the wagons.
I saw a clip of you and I was like, who's that hot guy?
Wow.
And then I went to you and I was like, he follows me.
Yep.
I did within three posts. I knew you were not gay.
Yeah.
But I was like, I like some eye candy.
there's always hope.
Who doesn't?
You know? There's
Yeah.
always hope.
Well, thank
You're
you.
very my type.
Really?
No offense.
That's totally fine.
No
I'm
offense.
married to a woman.
What's your type?
I mean,
Hot podcaster.
hot, like potentially mixed race.
Yeah, yeah,
Is that your vibe?
Yeah, Asian.
Do you guys want to just?
Asian
I can
is-
leave.
Yeah, like 10 minutes. That's all I
He
need.
does not need his ego gassed anymore. Jordan.
Well,
Really?
shit, wait.
He doesn't seem that cocky to me.
I'm not that
Brother.
cocky. I'm not that
Is
cocky.
it?
come on, dude.
Come on. I'm not that. It's not like that. Wait, you talked about this idea that you're doing. We can spoil it because it's coming out, I think, after the story, where you're trying to find a guy on Grindr and have sex with him.
Yes.
And then he reviews your album.
Yes.
Maybe the Grindr hookups have been here all along.
Really?
Wow.
No,
'Cause
probably not.
You would fuck
Maybe.
to get fame.
I'd fuck to get
100%.
famous, yeah, for sure.
Even
I mean, who
to get
wouldn't?
some free Topo Chico.
It's Hollywood, baby.
The bar is low.
But Jordan, thank you
yeah.
for finding me attractive and leveraging that into coming on the only podcast
You're
that matters.
attractive too.
Thank
but
you.
I just
Wow, I
find-
was waiting for
but
it.
you're just not as. I still would.
Don't say it.
But
Not as. I'm not your
it's
type.
Not as my type.
Thank you for throwing me a bone
Yeah.
3 minutes and 45 seconds into the show. I appreciate that, Jordan. Let's do a quick fit check. We want to hear everything you're wearing today so that we can just jump right into the questions.
It's not too designer heavy.
That's fine.
Really?
We have like a vintage jacket. I'm not sure where it's from.
It's lovely.
Wide whale corduroy.
Yeah, wide
Whale. The whale is that's the term for the stripe of corduroy.
Wow, I had a famous line in high school. Like, it's not actually funny, but I'm just thinking about it now. But I was trying to think of corduroy, and I was like, "What are the lines that feel good?" And
Cocaine.
Then, it's very that and many versions of that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Kanye Kanye problems.
again, we have a vintage Dolce white shirt.
Fancy.
We got some Prada boots and some
Not vintage.
jeans.
So everything vintage but the boots.
No, the boots are not vintage, but they are from an outlet.
Oh,
They're
stars.
from a
They're just
Prada
like us.
outlet. But the Prada outlet is literally $3 cheaper than
Yeah.
the real
Is it
Prada. The one like on the way to Palm Springs.
Okay. Oh yeah. There's a Prada there?
Yeah, they have
Okay.
everything. There's
Really?
like a Marni. There's
Yeah.
like they have like deep cuts kind of.
But it's like shit that they're making like just for the outlet, and that's why it's only $3 cheaper. So.
Exactly.
But $3 cheaper is still cheaper.
It's still cheaper.
Yeah.
It's still definitely.
That's 1/3 of a nice coffee in LA.
Whoa.
I went there.
Not even now.
Yeah.
12. We're
Well, let's not
talking
get
12.
let's not get political.
Right.
What about the glasses?
Yeah.
Bonnie and Clyde, if you could ever imagine.
Frameless.
Yeah, they're frameless.
That's like a thing now.
Yeah, I think it's been I think like post uncut jams, we've kind of been experimenting. These are a little bit like thinner, which I used to have. Clearly you haven't seen the movie I made last year, Rotting in the Sun, because you alluded that you hadn't seen me suck dick on camera.
And get sucked.
Right. But if you had seen that, I had these, there's the best eyeglass store in LA is called Optical Sphere Vintage Eyeglass Vintage Sunglass.
That's a ridiculous name.
And he has like probably 20,000 pairs of glasses.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I had these really thin kind of like Korean businessman glasses and they were my favorite.
What happened?
And I lost them.
No.
And then I went back. I was like, "Do you have anything?" He's like, "No, bro."
I can picture that guy perfectly now.
Like one of a kind, bro.
Yeah, one of one.
No, bro. One of a kind,
of one, bro. He must have been. I'm sure he was the only guy in LA hairier than you. What about the earrings and the necklace?
Earrings. This was when I booked the Rachel Sennott HBO pilot.
Untitled.
Untitled. I know the title now, but you don't.
Right.
No.
Okay.
And
it's a secret.
I treated myself to, because I had been the hoop guy forever.
That's true. Yeah. The double big hoops.
Big hoops. One like bitch in LA came up to me recently, didn't know me at all. She was like, "Your hoops during the pandemic, like way too big."
Wow.
And I was like, I was like experimenting. Like we were all going crazy. Let me wear some big hoops sometimes.
Do you get that a lot with being kind of like having the parasocial relationship where people come up to you and talk to you like they know you and you're like, bitch, I don't know you.
I think it's a very thin line between like, especially with gay guys, like they don't realize what I'm doing is like observational and like hopefully witty and thought through. He's doing work on his laptop right now.
Taking notes for the description, you motherfucker.
He's like, gotta answer these emails.
Thanks, sweetie. Yeah.
Searching Bonnie and Clyde glasses.
But like a lot of people could be like, "Oh, you're funny and gay. Like you're just a bitch." And then they'll be like, "Oh my God, I hate you." Yeah. Like they'll just like say that, like, "You're an ugly fucking bitch." Like I'm like, that's
you're my best friend and I fucking hope you die.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
So
that's LA though.
How do you counteract that?
I'm just like try to get away. It's like once you engage, it's like becomes a whole thing. So I'm like, nice to meet you.
Yeah. I fucking hate you too.
Support.
Yeah. I mean, they are familiar with you. They're kind of a supporter in their own way. So.
Yeah. And they really just want to connect and they think that's how I will like it.
Right.
But I'm not.
How should people connect with you?
What's the best way to make a first impression?
Like normal.
Your hoops.
Good vibe.
Your hoops weren't too small.
Yeah.
All the big
I didn't
hoops.
hate your hoops. Whatever they're saying, I didn't.
It's the perfect size. The big ones hurt.
The big hoops hurt.
Yeah.
What about the necklace?
I think I got it in like Turkey or something, just like a random thing.
What are you doing in Turkey?
No.
Okay. Just double checking.
I was on a vacation, but do I want to out myself?
You want to put the mic closer to your mouth though. Yeah.
Do I did do it recently, but in LA with the expensive guy.
Really?
I don't mind actually. Like all of these
We're
fucking
talking hair
fake,
plugs.
fake Hollywood bitches. They never is that they're like publicists like you could talk shit about anyone in the world, just don't say you got a hair transplant.
Yeah. This LA hair plug guy is so powerful, he'll snipe you.
He did.
Is he the guy?
Yeah.
Oh, like
He
McConaughey, Harry Styles.
Yeah.
So what, you got it touched up in the corners or what was the...
Yeah, I did. It's kind of, I did a preemptive because I was like, this is going to happen.
Yeah.
And I was like I tried the finasteride, couldn't get hard. So
Really?
I was just on the minoxidil, oral minoxidil, which is fabulous. And then, but now there's this new one called dutasteride that I take once a week and I'm still getting
no side effects.
Getting the bone.
Still rocked up. How much does a touch-up cost you?
It's
this
guy is severely over. We're talking
he's the Cadillac of
it's
hair
crazy.
plugs.
It's crazy. And even the best ones, I've like talked to other people that are like the best at it, and they're like, it's highway robbery what he's doing.
And where
but he's a genius.
And where on your he's an artist. He's the Michelangelo.
Literally. He like incision by incision,
right.
He like studying.
Follicle by follicle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where on your extremely hairy body did you receive the transplant from?
All pubes.
All pubes?
Like take it from the thickest region.
No, just the back of the.
Okay. Oh, okay. It's from head to head.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you get to like, as someone that's on camera, did you get to like remove yourself from being on camera for a little bit as you went through?
Well, I didn't
the
really
healing
have
process?
time. They didn't even cut my hair.
Really?
They did it with all my hair.
Wow.
I was like modern. I was at the baby girl premiere 4 days later. Wow. Looking back, I was definitely swollen.
So
I thought I was fine.
So you didn't have the line say that you were in rehab. Like
they're like, do you want to do carpet? I was like, I think I'm okay this round.
Yeah.
What about your panties?
Yeah. What style? What brand?
I think I'm wearing just like some like Uniqlo briefs.
Okay.
But I like a traditional Calvin, like brief, but like not too thin on the sides, but not too thick on the sides.
Sounds like you're at the hair transplant guy.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're sipping on an iced tea, right? Drink of choice
Very
as you.
observational.
Yes. And a cup of water.
We're so good at our job.
Let's get into Fit Check, Drink Check Complete. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of the only podcast matters. Jordan, you're putting out a concept album called Secrets. Can you explain for us the concept?
Yes, it's very simple. People submitted me their secrets on Instagram. I used it as fodder for the titles of the songs.
Which are exquisite, by the way.
The titles are kind of art in it of itself.
Yeah, they're selling quantity of the album for sure. Pennies in my pussy.
Yeah,
Come on now.
You can't beat that.
No,
you can't beat that.
Well, maybe you could if it was like a little bit of higher currency, like a dime or a quarter.
Well, did you listen to the song?
Mm-hmm.
I go in higher currency.
And I'm just saying for the title.
Oh, for the title.
Yeah.
All right, notes
cheap.
already. No,
and you didn't even need to fuck me to get those. You know, that's free. Not even costing a penny.
Tell Blake Slackin to get back in the lab.
Yeah, right.
Literally.
Were people submitting anonymously, or do you know the?
I can see them, but I don't like even look. I do them so fast that I don't even
Gotcha.
know. And like, who knows? People might be lying.
Yeah.
That's what, like, you know.
And every song is a different genre. Is the other kind of like angle.
I would say every song is a different genre.
Hence the gene therapy, gender transition pun in the intro. Did that go over your head? Fuck.
Oh my God. Oh, wait,
that's why I asked you.
Say it again.
That's why I asked what jeans you prefer. He's transitioning genres in his Levi's jeans, making you whores moan in therapy.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah. Got it.
Were there any secrets that were submitted to you that were just too gnarly to turn into a song that you like even made your toes curl a little bit?
I mean, I felt like I get the one of like, I was at a glory hole and I found out it was my dad, but I'm like, you're lying.
Yeah,
you're lying. I have a song when I know someone's lying. I have a song called "You're Lying for Clout" that I sing, and they know and they should feel bad.
Okay, they should.
Because I'm like, just get your own secret.
Was there any that you're like, whoa, that actually does sound fucking pretty?
I've gotten a lot of like murdery ones.
Ooh, like people admitting to
like being
crimes.
Like I killed someone.
Like, thank you, Fred Durst.
Like, keep swiping.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't see anything.
And then during the pandemic, definitely a lot of like, I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh.
Like actually.
What do you say when someone it's a cry for help to you? What do you do? You're
Don't
like,
do it.
do a
flip.
Do a flip.
You're too sexy.
No,
don't kill yourself. Yeah. Do you have a deep, dark secret you'd like to get off your chest right now
Yeah. Go off.
that we can turn into pod fodder?
Yeah, that's maybe darker than you wanting to fuck James.
No, that was not dark. That's light.
That's light. That's light.
That's a great starter.
Love
Okay.
and light. A deep dark. I feel like my friends know this story, but my first ever sex party I went to, I like really was like hyping myself up to go when I was like 20. And I ended up shitting my pants on the way there because I was so nervous.
Wait.
Full diarrhea.
Oh,
Wow.
In the car there.
Too many poppers?
Yeah.
No, I was so nervous.
Really?
I was young.
Yeah.
I was really young.
Did you keep going to the party?
Yeah. What
And
happened?
I went home, cleaned the poop off of my butt and my car.
And
It
you
was
changed, I hope?
And I changed and I went to the sex party and ended up meeting my now ex there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Does he know that you pooped your pants?
I think
before?
later I told him.
Yeah.
Did
Did you fuck that night?
Yeah.
So your douche was really the MVP of that night.
Yeah.
Maybe that's like good luck.
That's crazy. Wait, is shitting your pants from nerves like a common occurrence with you?
I think for Jews, it's just like you never know when you're gonna shit your pants.
Yeah. Oh, the scallops.
I still shit my pants like once a year.
Really?
Yowzers.
Have we shat our pants in 2025 yet?
No.
We're due. Maybe right now.
No, but there's always, especially when you're in LA, you're gonna be stuck in traffic, and it's like you get into your parking space or wherever, and you're like running to the door. And would you consider shitting if like a little comes out right before you get to the toilet?
Yeah.
No.
I think so. That counts. I mean,
Okay.
technically, you shit your pants.
Yeah,
Right.
If it's the moment between pulling down, dropping trow, and you're okay.
Okay,
You're okay.
I've had that happen this year.
Oh, that's fine.
Nice.
Is this like, and is it nerves? Is it diet? Is it just your Jewish constitution?
I think it's my Jewish constitution.
So I'm the strongest Jew of all time. I've only shit my pants. Like I can count on one hand the amount of times I've shit myself as an adult.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
5 times.
I'm the Ubermensch, dude.
You're what?
The Ubermensch.
Right.
He shot himself in an Uber.
Yeah. Really?
You and Kanye.
He's a good guy and he takes Ubers.
Yeah. Since you put out the first single of the album, I want to see my friend's dicks. Have any friends sent you dick pics?
Ooh. Close friends? Kind of not really.
Really?
I would want some more friends to be doing it.
Like, what about casual acquaintances?
Definitely, but I feel like I've already gotten those before. But in person, I would like a lot more. It would be fun if I start to do live shows and people like whip their dicks out.
Yeah, you might go to jail, or they might go to jail.
Oh,
inciting
who was
a
telling me
riot.
This either I heard a story. When does this come out?
April 9th.
Oh, perfect. So I have I love that day. But I have a collab. I think he's the one who told me the story. A collab with Jimmy Pop from Bloodhound Gang.
Mhm.
Oh, cool.
And he told me he got arrested in Switzerland or something for public indecency because he whipped his cock out. I think
like at a show?
I either saw a TikTok about someone else doing
Bloodhound
that
Gang?
or he did it.
Yeah. Okay, one or the other. Yeah.
But was no one heard the single was like, oh, Jordan wants to see my pee-pee.
I don't know. I feel like I don't have that many real friends. You know what I mean?
That's very
sorry.
That's very
Sorry
sorry.
I have
that,
like
yeah.
5.
You have 2 more. You have 7 now.
And I just feel like, oh, they're like, Jordan's doing his thing again. It's like, when is Jordan not talking about dicks?
Right.
So they're like, it's just another day in Jordan land.
Is it hard to turn it off? Like turn off the entertainer comedic switch?
I don't.
No, seriously, guys, I
cock
really want to see your penises.
Yes.
It's not a joke.
It's not a bit.
Sometimes with friends that I do have like a sexual chemistry with, it is hard to like be like, no, I think we should actually hook up.
Right. Please.
That's why I tend to do it more with people I don't know.
Is there a friend whose penis you'd particularly like to see that maybe this song, whether like explicitly or like latently, was written for?
I would love to see, I wouldn't call us close friends,
Right.
but we're buddies. I would love to see Noah Centineo's dick.
Okay.
I would love to see Charles Melton's dick.
Who wouldn't?
I mean, yeah, these are just like hot.
You're just
actors
like
that I know.
manifesting.
Yeah.
But that's a good. That's not a bad two-piece.
Chuck, if you're listening,
Yeah, Chuck, come on the show.
Throw him
I
a
feel
dick.
like you guys would really get along.
Half Asian, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
I think he's full. No, maybe he is half.
I think he's half
Why they
Korean.
wouldn't necessarily just get along, but that would. He seems like a cool guy.
Yeah, he's great.
Well, you have. So let's talk about though you rating dick pic submissions on your OnlyFans. So this is related. It's like this is genius marketing related to the album, right? Where people can send you dick pics,
Yeah.
and you review them via the written word on an OnlyFans.
Yes.
Have you made a shitload of money on OF?
I started this truly 24 hours ago.
What's the
And-
number at?
We're like around like 400 at this in a day.
Okay.
$400 or 400 dicks?
400 people like have signed up.
Oh wow.
How many
Okay.
dicks have you reviewed?
I've reviewed 2 so far.
Can we?
Yeah. But that's, a nice 4K a month.
Right?
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not
It's
bad.
$10.
If you do what you love, you never work a day in your life.
I know. That's
How many dick pic submissions have you gotten?
like 100 probably.
Damn.
Oh,
Could
Yeah.
you indulge us, I should say, with your most recent?
I'll read you. Do I have where's my phone go?
uh-oh.
Did you
There's a
steal
phone
it?
floating with
Oh, no,
Ladies?
no, I got it.
Okay. Oh my God. Thank
100
God.
dick pic
Okay.
submissions.
Okay, I'll read you.
This is a preview of why you guys should sign up and give your hard-earned money to Jordan.
But I'm getting basically I was gonna do it. I was gonna just do it on like Tumblr or Twitter or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then my lawyers were like, you're gonna get in trouble because you can't verify age. You can't
Right.
verify that it's them. So now I have them sign a release form. They have to like
Wow.
put their IDs in.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Hollywood
So they're
changed
going-
you, dude.
Damn.
I know, literally.
You're like Pornhub in
So
Florida.
I guess, do we have to see the dick to get the do we need the context?
If
Yes.
you want to.
Yeah,
You wanna
okay.
see it
Why don't you just
first?
show us
Okay.
the dick and then we
Okay,
can...
that's the pic.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So I said, I like it.
Yeah.
The body is hot. The dick is nice. It's giving me a nice I don't give a fuck Hunter Biden vibe. Feels like you're probably in a hotel room for work, which eludes some sort of fantasy. You're just stopping by a small city for work. You invite me over late at night, leave the door open, let me get to work. Really into the body upon further inspection. A worked out dad bod is kind of the blueprint. Also, what I like about this pic is I feel I have a sense of your face without seeing it. You're just a normal dude looking for other normal dudes to have some fun with. No pretense, straight to the point. Also, you can tell you were hard before this and let it get a little soft.
Yeah.
That's always the best. That's always when the dick looks the best, in my humble opinion.
Really?
Great work on this one. If
Yeah.
I had one note, I would say the hotel room could read a little party and play vibes. Again, Hunter Biden core, but it's on the edge, so I wouldn't worry too much. You sent me two, and this was definitely preferred. The hard one, I have more notes, but this is a nice pic and tells a good story.
Oh, you went with the recently hard, more
Yeah.
flaccid one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, not
so
bad.
Are you going to submit all 100? Are you going to review all 100 submissions that you've gotten so
I'm
far?
going to do one a day.
Okay.
I'm going to do one. That's like as much, because you see, I'm like, it doesn't.
Yeah, you're not fucking around.
Yeah,
You're putting your
I'm
work in.
I'm putting some work into it.
But you're really committing to this because this is like, you're going to get a shitload of dick pics. How long are you going to keep this going for? Until
I mean, listen, I
Until
kind
your
of
cup is full?
decided I would like post it on my stories like once.
Okay.
And then it's like, I feel like after that, it's like a big, it's,
Yeah.
you know, because I'm like in real Hollywood too. There's stigmas.
You don't want to digitally panhandle.
Yeah, but I feel like because I'm not showing mine, I think it's a more of an artistic project.
Oh,
And
for
it's
sure.
promo for the album.
Right. Absolutely.
But
This
I
could be
was
a coffee
writing on
table
there, I'm
book.
like, guys, do you want to see other content or just dicks? And like everyone was like, just dicks.
yeah.
I was like, I could leak some songs to you guys like
No.
dicks.
Give the people what they want.
Yeah.
Penis. Mean. Were you, so like the music thing is a new endeavor for you, right?
Yeah.
Were you inspired to make music by your homie Charlie XCX? And are you about to have a cum hoarding summer?
Yeah, I was like, I saw what Charlie was doing, and I was like, I could do it better. I was like, I just feel like
She
I could do
kinda
it better.
sucks.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, like beep beep boop boop.
Yeah. Vroom vroom.
Yeah,
Vroom.
great.
I've said that before.
Apple. You could do a some sort of viral dance.
Yeah,
The jerk off dance.
Oh, yeah. I've been waiting for someone to do a friend's dick dance. Like the trend, there's some trends happening, but they're not dance.
What are the
related.
trends? Just showing.
They're just, yeah, showing your
Getting banned on
Well, I
TikTok?
had this amazing filter where it was what does it look like
Yeah,
filter.
yeah.
Mhm.
And then like I wrote
8
all
inches
the thing-
thick.
uncut. But then I wrote like there was one that was like 7.5 but has no personality. You know the vibe, right?
Yeah.
You know the vibe.
Oh.
And they fucking took it down. It was going so viral.
Who took it down? The
TikTok.
Chinese?
The Chinese.
The Chinese.
God damn it.
No sense
Talk
of
to your
humor.
neighbors.
Yeah,
And the
for
People's
real.
Republic.
What the fuck? Come on,
I
President.
know. Yeah,
That
but
sucks.
what was? Oh no, obviously I didn't like. I wasn't like. I don't know. I just had been doing it online already,
Yeah.
and some of the songs were like felt like real bangers, and people were like, "Put it on Spotify," and I didn't want to put on like a half-assed demo.
Right.
So I kind of this summer just like committed, and then I got addicted to making music. Like I was like,
Addicted to what addicted.
say that, King, say that. King.
It's a bit of a catchphrase.
Yeah.
Girl,
I mean,
say that to you.
yeah, for sure. You have had this is like you've had friends help out on it a lot, right? We mentioned
Yeah.
Blake.
Yeah.
Did Charlie help out at all with like, because it's one thing to just have fun with it. It's another thing to like make an album.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played her some stuff at a part. I kind of didn't. She's so busy right now.
Right.
I didn't want.
Literally, what's she doing?
I don't know. Whatever. Like
It's
like,
Brat Summer's
the
over.
Coke. I don't know. No, I'm kidding. No, she's
Planning
the
a wedding.
Yeah, planning a wedding. She's the busiest person I know. I'm like, also there is this thing when you're gay. It's like if you're gay and in show business, all the other gays are just like, you're a clout chaser. If you have any friend that is famous,
Really? Tom Cruise
Really?
said that to you?
Yeah, yeah.
Travolta's a bit of a bitch.
He's like, he's kind of talented. I like the impressions, but he's a total clout chaser.
Wow.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah. TC.
He
Yeah.
doesn't even do his own stunts.
I know, literally. But no, I mean, so I kind of like, I wanted to involve my friends, but I think like the collabs on the album feel very like interesting and unique. And like, I wanted them to not just feel like I was asking my
Right,
friends
right,
for
right.
favors.
Right.
The
Blake-
nepo homie type shit.
Yeah,
It's like getting the
which
li-
I'm like,
getting the little
I feel
baby
like I got
feature.
indoctrinated this year into nepo world for the first. Like something happened after Kaia Gerber's book reading that I was just like I was in.
Do you like it so far?
I'm obsessed. They're so nice. They're like
All the
'cause what
nepo
do they-
babies?
Yeah, what do they have to not be nice about?
Right. They
They
have
have
the perfect
no
life.
problem.
Right.
They're all hot. They all have money. Like they're so nice, and they do just like kind of get it on a different level.
Are they extra nice because they don't want to be called out for being nepo?
No,
babies?
they just like,
Or they're
what are
nice?
they going to be mean about?
Right. They have no trauma at all.
Yeah.
But who is on? You have, Bloodhound Gang is on the album.
Yeah.
Right. Well, what other features you have?
We have Suki Waterhouse.
Mhm.
We have Julia Fox.
Oh, what song is she on?
I held my mom's breast every morning before school till I was 12.
We got it. Just reading the title, saying the titles is so funny, dude.
We have Laundry Day. Do you know these boys?
Oh, well, they are served up to me,
They're
whether I like it or not.
That's kind of my favorite song on the album. I'm ran through.
Yeah,
is a fucking banger, and they're amazing.
You had all four of them?
We have all of them on the album. Who else? We have, what did I say? Oh, Rufus Wainwright.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Major. I grew up being obsessed with him. And that's like a real Rufus song. It's like a ballad.
Yeah.
And then, we have Rachel Sennott doing a little
voicemail.
Yeah. We have my mom doing a voicemail.
What do your parents think of the record? What's the review from the folks?
Haven't talked to my dad in 2 years.
Okay.
But I'm sure he's really proud. I'm like, it's we'll see. We'll see. My mom likes the songs that aren't dirty. She is obsessed with the Rufus song.
Mm-hmm.
She likes Quitting My Job Tomorrow and I'm My Lesbian.
Does your mom provide feedback on your internet presence?
No, she tries to stay off. She knows it's like
Right.
a bit much.
Yeah.
I mean, I showed her Rotting in the Sun, the movie where I suck and get sucked.
Yeah.
And what did she say?
She actually she was like, I had to close my eyes for those parts, but it's a really good movie. Yeah, I get it though. I wouldn't want to watch my son.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I mean, it depends what he looks like.
That sounds like an anonymous
too.
secret that was submitted. That's a fucking lie.
Who's the most fun nepo baby to party with?
Kaia.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
Kaia is like
What, she just
queen.
read books? Like,
no, she like gets down.
Yeah.
She dances. She's like, next place, next bar, next club. Like,
Hell yeah.
she's just like, she has a lust for life, a joie de vivre.
Ooh,
Joie
we
de
love
vivre.
that. We love
And
a
she's
joie de
funny. And she's
Yeah.
funny and she's down and kind and like a little horny. Like she's just
You
she's the
think she'll come on the
best.
Sounds
pod?
awesome.
Does she want to come on
she's
the pod?
best. What?
Can you get her to come on the pod?
That would be
Yeah,
cool.
for sure.
Thank you so much.
Is
That's
Charlie
awesome.
fun to party with, or is that just is that just an act?
Obviously,
I don't
no.
know.
She's the Michael Jordan of partying, dude.
Yeah, MVP.
100%.
Yeah, we've had some fun. We took a trip to Italy last summer and had some really fun nights there. Yeah, just throughout the year, so many just like endless nights.
Mm.
Yeah,
So, seeing every sunrise. Every song is a different genre,
yeah.
right?
You mentioned that.
Yeah. What genre were you most excited to dabble in?
Ooh,
Because it really runs the whole gamut.
Yeah. I will say the R&B that ran through, I think everyone will know the reference. I'm trying not to get sued because it's so similar to one song. But that one, or honestly, Purposely Relapsing for Attention is kind of like Shaka Khan Rufus vibes. Like Tell Me Something Good is like one of my favorite songs.
Classic.
And so that was fun. I really actually like Poop is Pee and Pee is Poop, which is like, I kind of reference like Ray of Light, Madonna, like what it feels like for a girl is a really great song.
I thought though that every poo-poo is a pee-pee, but not every pee-pee is a poo-poo.
Yeah, I mean, the point of the song is that it doesn't make sense.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like straight guys actually don't understand that song. Every girl that hears it like kind of loves it. And then like Blake didn't want it on the album. Like Zach didn't want it on the album. Like everyone's like, I don't get this. I'm like, yeah, because you're like a dumb guy with girls that like would talk like this.
So explain to the straights why poop is pee and pee is poop.
Basically,
Set the record straight.
it's a guy being like, I fucked over this girl. Word on the street is that girls are talking about me like I'm a dick. So I'm like, my sister told me I should call and apologize to you. And I've been like doing a lot of reflection. And like, I think I am about to say something that's going to rectify every bad thing I did to you. Poop is pee and pee is poop. So he's just saying nothing.
Right.
Like it's basically the metaphor is that like when men apologize, it's meaningless. And they're actually saying poo poo is pee pee and
Damn,
pee
that's
pee is
deep
poop.
as hell.
This is
I
the
know
Rachel.
it's my most esoteric song.
It's art.
But I hope the girlies are getting it.
This is the Rachel.
Yeah.
She's on there, right?
Yeah.
In the voicemail, she's like, "Oh my god, that makes
She
so
was
much."
like, it makes so much sense now. She goes, you're a genius. I mean, all men are, but
Yeah, that's true. And our salaries reflect that. What was the most difficult genre to nail for you?
I had trouble. I'm a lesbian. I went through like multiple genres to finally land on like the Alanis Morissette, Lilith Fair
course.
vibe. And I think vocally, I struggled with that the most because a lot of these songs are meant for women to sing.
Right.
But I have a male voice.
You're taking away women's jobs.
Yes,
that's
cool. I took away I'm I lesbian from Muna.
You took it back.
But yeah, I had to re-record that so many times because I just wasn't like nailing the vocal quality.
Was Blake? Did you work with Blake on every track?
No, Blake did Friends Dicks, Quitting My Job Tomorrow. One song that actually is not gonna be on the album.
Sorry,
which
Blake.
is
Maybe
which
for the deluxe. Save it for the deluxe.
It's for the deluxe. Maybe the label is having a hard time with it. It's the best song on the album.
Is this the sample clearance issue?
No, it's the one. It's the one that says the word.
Yeah. Fun stuff.
We're having a hard time with the label with that one.
Yeah,
but it's a really good song, and I hope it gets to come out someday. And then he did that, and oh no, he didn't do that either. We can't say that he's not putting his name on it. He won't put his name on that. Cut
we
that.
should probably cut. Well, I don't know. We should probably cut this whole.
Yeah, I'll say. Okay, Blake
record.
did. So Blake Slatkin, he did Friends Dicks, Tamari, and Ran Through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever have any tension with like as being a first time producer but full time diva? Did you ever have any tension or like fights with production or the label? Also, what's the label?
The label is Capitol Records.
Shout out Capitol Records.
Capitol Records. They heard my
Great
sister's
building.
trying to fuck and she needs to chill, and they signed me immediately after.
Right.
Not kidding. I walked.
I mean-
it was very Natalie Portman and Black Swan moment. Like I walked out the door and I like had the call from like right there.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
Like, we would love to do this with you.
Whose dick
And I
did
was
you
like,
suck?
Mom, I got it.
Signed.
And then Weird Al Yankovic's like, whose dick did you suck to get that entire
He's
album?
gonna be pissed.
yeah.
My biggest op.
When it
Yeah.
when it comes to working with a homie like Blake, do you get like a discount rate?
He just took a huge back
Pay cut.
end. You know, like he didn't take his rate. Like we just never.
Blake
could.
has a huge back end for sure.
Yeah, he's got actually like
got a crapper.
amazing ass,
Yeah.
big crapper.
Big shitter.
Yeah. Big shitter, big studio.
Big shit, yeah.
Is this so? You mentioned this to me in our DMs because we DM. Is this a
DM.
breakup album?
I mean, I will say it's funny. I sent it to my sister and she kind of like looked at it in a deeper way. And a lot of the songs are about relationships.
Mhm.
Like I didn't even mean it to be that way, but like at least like 75% are about like kind of shitty men or just like how relationships are hard. I did go through a breakup in July and started the album like a week later. So I see it as a breakup album in the fact that like, you know, when you go through a hard breakup, like you just have all this like energy and creativity.
Sure.
So
Trying to
that's
take
like,
your mind off of that too.
yeah,
you know?
yeah. And I
Catharsis.
think- yeah. That's why I got addicted to doing it. Like I wanted to be in the studio every day.
To
And-
avoid your problems for as much as
Exactly.
possible.
And
yeah.
then now they're coming back.
Mm.
Again, you and Kanye, same person.
Oh my, yeah, it's the same thing. Where's my Bianca?
Yeah. You're gonna sue your ex for or sue your children, I guess is what he's doing now. I don't fucking know.
He's gonna, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. Has your ex has he heard the album at all?
We haven't spoken since that last call.
Are you nervous
unfortunately.
at all about how he might take it or react to it? Or you
No,
don't
there's
give a
nothing.
fuck?
There's literally nothing about him. I'm like, he's an angel to me. Like I love him for the rest of my life. It just didn't.
Because you broke up with him.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
So you're not trying to dunk on him with like, look, I'm signed to Capitol. I got my record.
No, if there's any, I had one diss track about my grandma at a certain point. It was called "My Fucking Grandma's a Bitch."
Fire.
I felt a little too Lonely Island. We kept
Right,
it. We
right,
kept it.
yeah.
You know, we're going high level, highbrow
Right,
for
for
this.
sure. Absolutely.
We have poop is pee and pee is poop, like
which is a metaphor, as
which
we
is
established.
esoteric.
Big brains
Um,
only.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I hope he listens. I think he'd be proud of me.
Okay,
but
good.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's okay. Sounds
We're
like,
all
get
adults
there.
here.
Yeah.
We're all adults.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
get there one day. He needs
get there
time
one
to
day.
process.
all right, good. Do you listen to your own music when you fuck?
No,
You
I've
didn't give it this-
definitely played it for people after though.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
how's that go?
I'm like, I mean, they're gags kind of.
Like post nut clarity, they're into it.
Yeah, they're like, I play them hoarding cum. The gays
Mm.
like hoarding cum.
Of
They love
course.
Mother's Prayer. Like
Mhm.
anything about like edging and gooning.
Yeah.
The gays will like. But no, I would. I mean, that's crazy, right?
is
Do you think anyone does that?
We ask every musician.
Yeah.
Some do.
Yeah.
Some certainly do.
That's crazy.
rappers mainly?
Yeah.
Right.
They
Right.
throw it on. I mean, if the lucky
almo-
lady is there as a fan,
Right.
throw it on the YouTube.
or fella. I think.
Right.
Yeah, or well,
Omar.
in rappers' cases.
Yeah,
that might
I
be in
do.
the
I do
closet.
impressions while I fuck.
Really?
Yeah, that
Like this?
the fans like the impressions. So I'm like, I give them a little Banana Bread's publicist. and
Right,
then,
right,
you know,
right.
As I'm coming.
What impressions do you do? What impressions do you do while you're fucking? Oh,
Yeah.
That one.
Other than Banana Bread's publicist, this is my impression of
A guy coming.
Yeah, guy coming. It's my impression of the guy I'm coming in.
When you were doing the impressions, you kind of like put that to bed, right?
Yeah,
That was
I
like a
put it to
pandemic
bed.
thing.
Yeah.
Was there ever one you think about that you wanted to but would never do publicly?
No, I mean, like, I don't really think like that. I'm just like, maybe there would be like a couple of like offensive ones.
That's what we're getting at here.
No,
Yeah,
not
but I
necessarily,
can't
but
remember.
like
And
what I
my
am, at
sister was like basically my like, because both of my siblings are gay.
Okay.
I have a non-bi and a sister, and
The genetic lottery.
they're kind of like pretty into, I think when you're like lesbian or around lesbians, you like your woke meter is very,
yeah.
so I would send everything to them before and they'd be like, I think this one's like this could piss
They're your
some
legal
people off.
department.
Yeah, they're my
What got killed?
I honestly can't remember. I can't even remember like what the impressions were at this. Like I did
There's so many.
I did so many.
Was there one
You're
that
prolific.
was there one that surprised you with how hard it resonated?
I would always, it was the opposite. I mean, yes, like everyone that I thought was dumb did well,
Right.
and everyone that I thought was good flopped.
That's pretty much how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had this one of like a French girl on a date that I thought was literally a masterpiece. And she's like,
Belle girl.
the truth is, we are both going to die. and it's just like, I see my mother, my poor mother, at my bedside, making about her, but of girls. But I thought that was good. I had this like sad music playing, 9,000 likes.
Ooh, low.
9,000
Low for
likes.
you.
Low for, at
That's-
that time, low for me. Now it's like I would dream of 9,000
Right.
likes.
Right.
We're all shadow banned.
It is
I
the-
know, what's going on?
It is the engagement holocaust.
Yeah.
My words.
No, literally.
Yeah. Could you maybe indulge us and bring back the impressions? And could you do an impression of a cis straight guy who loves fashion?
No.
You
Too
can't
hard, too
afford
hard.
me.
Too abstract. Too abstract.
I could have mocked something up before, but it's like
Yeah.
I'm good at talking off the cuff, but when it comes to like a specific thing,
You're not a monkey that just
I
does
need
tricks.
at least like 10 minutes.
Would you like sketch out the character of like?
For sure.
Okay.
I could do it, but I feel like there's that one guy on TikTok that does that.
Who? Us?
He's Asian, actually.
Really?
He plays that like bro-y kind of,
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
yeah.
Oh, is it like a guy who
Pretentious,
who
like-
knows how to pronounce Ramova?
Yes.
Yes, that
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I don't want to
right, all right.
reheat his nacho.
Oh, got it.
Ate with the boots
I'm
down.
Gen
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Slay
I did
queen.
eat with those boots down.
Back to the music though. Do you have any plans to go on tour, especially because think of the groupies?
Yeah, come on,
I
Dave.
know. I mean, like realistically, it would probably be like millennial white girls. So it's like
Oh.
no.
Who are just really mean
I
to
think
you?
it's changing. My ratio in the pandemic, I had like 81% female,
Wow. What are we at now?
and then now we're like 60-40.
Not bad.
Who is the average fan? Like you
I
had to
mean,
describe them.
It was. I mean, the thing is, I got so many followers because during the pandemic, so many celebrities were reposting me.
Mm.
So I'm like, I have like the full cast of like Riverdale's fans. And I'm like, what are y'all doing here?
Yeah.
Charles
I'm like,
Melton.
Yeah. I don't know.
Children.
Charles was following, not reposting, but the other
To
girls
be-
were
Thank you for
reposting.
setting the record straight, by the way.
Digital edging.
But like Ariana Grande reposted me like every week for 8 weeks. So I'm like 100,000 of my followers are probably Ariana Grande fans. And they're just like there being like, what
Wicked
is this?
heads.
Yeah. Wicked heads. Which like I'll take.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll take any follower.
Yeah.
I don't
And, like,
discriminate
every
against
follower is worth
important.
some
Like,
amount of
yeah,
money. Yeah. for
What
sure.
are these dick reviews?
Yeah.
I wanted Broadway.
I feel like it does. I like gain and lose so rapidly that it's like stayed even for so long. So I think probably like in the last 2 years, I've like gained 200,000 followers that get what I do and lost 200,000 followers that are Ariana Grande fans.
Yeah.
Throw gang, wouldn't you guys like to look a little younger? Maybe get a few more compliments on your skin or just feel more confident when you look in the mirror? That's exactly what Caldera Lab is here for. Their high performance skincare is designed specifically for men. It's simple, effective, and most importantly, backed by science.
Look at my eyes, Lawrence. Look at them. What do you see? You don't see dark circles. You don't see puffiness. You don't see tired eyes. That's because I was using the eye serum last night. It'll help you look well rested, even when last night's choices have you feeling otherwise. And my choices last night were crazy.
Watching the White Lotus.
I started the White Lotus like 10 minutes later, then had to scroll through all the fan theories, then just hit my regular TikTok For You page, make a purchase off the TikTok shop, buy some more Caldera skincare, to re-up.
Last night was
I'm running solo on the eye serum because my eyes are so goddamn bright.
Last night was
doe-eyed.
Last night was truly prestige television. Listen, dude, for me personally, now being officially 38, I've been going crazy with the good, the award-winning serum packed with 27 active botanicals and 3.4 million, that's right, million antioxidant units per drop to help your skin from all environmental stressors. Many of my stressors are internal because now I'm 38 years old. But guys, this is all you need to know. Skincare doesn't have to be complicated. It should be good. Upgrade your routine with Caldera Lab and see the difference for yourself. Go to calderalab.com/throwingfits and use Throwing Fits at checkout for 15% off your first order.
Yeah. Was there a celeb repost or endorsement that really shocked you or really tickled your pickle?
The one that tickled my pickle the most. I mean, Ariana was cool just because it was like so unexpected and new. But
did you guys chat?
We DM sometimes. We still have never like really met though.
One day, inshallah.
There was like the Jen Aniston repost was a big deal.
That's crazy.
That was cool. Reese Witherspoon was fun. Like all my lady, there was definitely, I was like watching it go through group chats of TV shows. And it was like, I got the Big Little Lies week. I was like,
amazing.
Besides celebs, what are your DMs looking like these days? Groupie wise, but millennial white women aside.
Yeah. It's a lot of like 6 out of 10 hairy guys.
Ooh. Hey. Do we like that? Is there value in a 6 out of 10?
I mean, they're my people. They're my people.
They're also probably aiming to please, They know they're a 6.
They got a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah, I have a song on the album called I Prefer the Ugly Ones. And that is very based on reality. I mean, like in a lot of ways, for certain tasks, I will say, they get the job done.
Right.
He's a 6, but he's got a mouth like a Hoover.
He can suck a golf ball through a fucking
throat
fence.
like silk.
Yeah. Who has hotter guys, Jordan? LA or NYC?
I would say for me, New York. Just because I'm like, I like darker features. There's too many like blondes in LA. Too many. I don't like pretty boys.
Which is all LA.
And it's a lot of them in LA.
Like because they're vain or because they're
they're just like, they end up looking like that in LA.
Right.
And they're like, just not my type of features. But New York, there's a bit of like an attitude. You know what my biggest turnoff in a guy is?
What? Go off.
Jaded.
Oh.
Like I hate a gay millennial jaded. It makes me want to throw up. And
like,
they're all kind
of like a buzzkill. It's just like,
well, I'm just like, they're just like, like they're just like not excited by life.
It's like
anymore.
Another internet sketch person is like the hot gays. Those guys.
The mean gays.
The mean gays. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like that's more, they're kind of making fun of a more like basic gay. This is like a New York cool Twitter gay.
Too cool for school.
Hates everything.
Oh.
And I'm just
it's a bummer.
It's a bummer.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's like you have one life. Why are you being a fucking bitch?
Yeah. What are your, you sound like girls that come up to you like, why are you being a fucking bitch?
Yeah.
I hate you.
Are you a mean gay?
I'm a mean gay. No.
What are your turn-ons in a guy?
Let's get posy.
I mean, confidence, like true swag. I think I'm so like forward that I like a guy that's a little more reserved.
You want to chase a little bit?
Yeah, I don't mind a chase. I don't like it when it's like people are like, oh, I love like the challenge. I'm like, I don't love challenges.
That's
I like
too much
it
work.
pretty
Yeah,
easy.
pretty
Like
easy.
as easy as it could be. But yeah, like a guy that's like a little on the shyer side can be really hot to me. Big eyes, love big eyes.
So you love anime guys?
No, literally, yeah.
He's putting AI through overtime.
Yeah.
In computer enhance.
I love like manga Japanese bears.
Okay.
Yeah, really turned on by that.
Do you like before a trip to New York? Do you kind of like set your Grinder location? I don't know if you can do that on Grinder. If you can like reset your location somewhere else than you're not actually at, or like kind of lay the foundation for a nice little.
I may be used to at a different point. I'm like so, I don't know. I'm so busy now too that I'm like if a hookup is going to happen, it's just going to be very in the moment.
Right.
Like I'm not coming here to have sex.
You're not doing sex tourism. You're on a business trip.
No, those days are over.
Really?
I had them for sure. I would go to Europe and definitely do that. But now
Turkey.
I'm like, I love Turkish guys.
That sounds like your dark hair.
I had one really,
Big hairy guys.
really good. I hadn't had like, actually on the Turkey trip, I was like I got invited by my friend on this vacation, and it was like all of her friends.
Okay.
And I didn't know any of them.
Oh.
And I ended up, it was right after the breakup. So I developed a crush on a very gorgeous guy, definitely out of my league. But then we were like became so romantic, and he ended up kind of like leading me on and then like not giving it to me. We had like one kiss at the end, and I was like really drunk last night, and I was like I started like sobbing in my friend's arms. I'm like, am I ugly? I'm just ugly. And
I'm gonna make a song about this.
Yeah. I prefer the ugly ones. It's about myself.
Damn, self-effacing.
And then I went to Istanbul by myself for a couple of days and found like a really, really handsome, sweet Turkish.
And you got
boy.
over it.
I got over it. I found myself attractive.
You're Turkish
again.
sweet.
Yeah.
Did you Turkish delight?
Turkish light.
Did you ever end up getting a Turkish haircut?
The massage, the Turkish,
Like it's like they light your ears on fire. They slap you around a little
Bro,
bit. They choke you.
You understand? So there's the main guy.
Like
there's
stick
the
your
main
stick
guy
their
that rips
fingers down
the
your
shirt
throat.
off.
Yeah.
Like he's my idol. Like I want to be him when I grow up. So he works out of a city called like what is it called? Something random and like a second. It's like the Philly of Turkey.
Sure, yeah.
And, like, why would
famously the Philly
like,
of Turkey.
I would tell people I'm like so I was DMing him and I was like I'm gonna fly to you. I'm gonna fly to this random city just to get this
from Istanbul.
Yeah,
not from LA.
No,
Okay.
from like this other like beach.
Okay.
place. And then it was a holiday, and so he was out of town. I was like, "Fuck!" And he's like, "I'll send you one of my associates,
My proteges.
in Istanbul." So I went to him, and I got the thing. You could see it on my Instagram. I posted the whole thing. And I got that he had gadgets. He didn't light my ears on fire, but he did everything else.
Ball gag you like
Yeah, he ball gagged me. He was really sexy too. So yeah.
Was it everything you hoped it would be?
Well, no, because it wasn't the guy.
Right.
And the guy like really he beats the fuck out of you. He puts the Pellegrino on your head. So I did like I wanted that experience.
You go
I
back.
want to get like because now it's become very popular, like these kind of like crazy massages.
Yeah.
So there's like the Indian version. There's a lot of versions. And I want for the hoarding cum video, I want it to just be one of those massages.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that'd be great.
So I'm trying
Get
to
it on
find,
Capital's
if anyone
dime.
watching like does insane massages.
Holler at your boy.
Yeah.
But they got to be like exotic, not your run of the mill shiatsu or deep tissue.
No. And it needs
You gotta be
fun
crazy.
stuff like
Yeah.
weird foams and,
Yeah.
and creams.
Stick a
and-
finger down your throat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Gag me while you burn my ears.
I mean, you could go on tour and stop by this Philadelphia of Turkey.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna stop in Istanbul for my tour. I think they love gay people and
Yeah, famously.
they would love my album.
Open arms.
What's your-
open arms?
What's your For You page look like on TikTok?
It's so tragic. It's
Like,
so
what are we-
basic.
what are we
It's
seeing?
like hot guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, really?
Like dancing or like get
no,
ready with
literally
me's?
just like posting their body.
so thirst traps?
thirst traps.
Straight
That's
guys
it? That's
doing
it?
No,
gay
it's-
baiting or
Unfortunately, it's gay.
What's your
guys.
explore?
Okay.
What's your IG explore page look like? Is that also just
Same.
the same?
I don't use that. I mean, like,
I know, but so what is it? What does it think
let's
you
see.
want to
Let's
see?
do it in real time.
Yeah.
let's see.
Yeah, let's see the computer learning.
I feel like it's gotta be gay right now, just because there's like a lot of gay. Okay, so this is straight.
Oh,
queer.
this guy.
Oh yeah, well this is the
Ashton Hall knockoff.
the
Yeah.
clout chaser.
Was that a
these
blowjob?
days. Oh, it's a lot of like hot guys cooking.
Ooh, fun. I mean,
But yeah, it's all.
What's
I mean,
that? Oh wow, that guy's chest is huge.
Jesus.
I low key feel like I've gotten his nudes before,
Oh really?
Nice.
You
Let's
recognize
see.
those tits anywhere?
or I like had sex with him or something. Did
There's
we
that guy in
DM?
your comments
Oh, yeah, we
recently
did.
that reminded you of a hookup that
Oh
you posted.
yeah.
That must have been
Yeah.
nice, a little reconnection.
Well, it was funny actually because I started DMing with him, and that was like it actually happened here in New York, and it was a blindfold situation. He like came in with like a ski mask on
Okay.
and did his thing, and then I like just knew he was cute by like the way it was going,
Mhm.
and so as he was leaving, I was like, take the mask off,
Mm.
and we talked for like 2 seconds, which I was shocked that I remembered his face.
Yeah.
because it was like
he made an impression on you.
Yeah,
clearly.
yeah.
Memorable face. What's
Romantic.
the merch going to be like with this album? Hopefully not, swastikas like Kanye, but like,
Yeah, I mean, there'll be swastikas, but I'm doing other stuff too.
right. Not like a Kanye
Yeah,
way.
not a Kanye way. They're going to be the tilted ones.
Right.
I mean, peace.
Yeah, I do one.
But no, the merch is good. Nick Holiday.
Oh yeah, shout out friend of the show, Nick Holiday.
Yep, he's doing it. He's fucking killing it. Like, yeah, it's very obviously word focused. There's like, because there's good lyrics.
Like words that we can't say.
No, it's just like lyrics from the album.
Okay.
But
Pennies
I have
in my
like
pussy.
Yeah, pennies. I mean, is there a pennies in my pussy shirt? There should be.
The team seems non-posed.
Let's get a pennies in the pussy shirt
Yeah.
going. Do you ever hope to get a point with your acting or comedy or music career where you can just log off?
Ooh.
Like you're so successful, you no longer have to be online, or are you addicted to being online?
I think I'm definitely at this point. I can't even imagine a world. I would hope that I can be spiritually evolved enough at a certain point to want to do that.
Oh, right.
But it's like, there's a certain point you're like, I'm like working so hard. Everything is so hard to make and do that I'm like, oh, so I'm going to get no validation at all.
Yeah, right. Why
am I doing it? For the money?
Ew. Yeah.
That's what the money's for.
Yeah, it literally.
Wait, so in terms of validation versus money, like, how do you rank them? Is it really about the validation?
No, I mean, if we're being like true,
Please.
right now, it is genuinely
About the money.
it's about the bitches and the money.
Yeah.
No, it is about the process. And like, I love being on set. I love making art. Like I consider myself an artist more than like, it's so annoying, but, but
LA's changed you. What do you find more enjoyable? Writing
saying that
acting,
sentence or not saying that sentence?
Well, like between like the music, between like, I don't know, just like online virality or getting fans there, or acting or writing.
Yeah.
Like what's
I would say my heart is a writer.
Really?
For sure.
That's how you started, right?
Yeah, I started as a writer. I think like even the, this album to me is way more of like a writing exercise than like a performance. I didn't like get as much pleasure out of performing the songs as I did like writing them and conceptualizing them. And I'm about to make my first feature, which I've been writing for 2 years that I'm really happy with.
What can you tell us about that? Even
Yeah.
if it's
Could we get an
somewhat
elevator pitch at
early
all, or-
days, but yeah.
It's like Big Daddy meets Party Girl.
Oh, two fantastic movies.
I play
two
like
fantastic
a
New York
strung out, aging New York party boy and like party promoter that finds out he has a kid and has to deal with that.
Incredible.
Are you gonna be filming in New York?
Yeah.
Wow.
Any
We're
cameos available?
There's definitely some
For some
cameos.
aging party girls?
Yeah. No, you could be at the party. Oh my God. It's so funny. There is a scene that is like, I literally in my head is exactly what you guys look like together.
Okay.
Done.
It's like
we're in.
to, like my partner in the party wants to like sell the party to like make it more global and less cool. And there's these two kind of like finance bros. One's like half Asian, and one's white. And they're like, no, they're like, yeah, we went to your party. Like a lot of the guys like look like zombies. And we're like teaching them about G. And they're like, oh, we love Molly. But like, that stuff is a little intense.
Yeah.
You know how to get in touch with us.
G, I don't know.
Yeah.
Sick.
Speaking of projects you're working on, what can you tell us about the Rachel Sennott Untitled Series?
Okay. It takes place on a space station, which I feel like people don't know. Rachel's the only human. We're all aliens around her, but we're vibey.
Yeah. We're chill aliens.
We're chill. And it's like about like relationships.
I can't wait.
Is it like extensive makeup, or is
Babylon
it like, are you like a
69?
humanoid alien?
No, it's all AI. It's all AI.
Okay.
Big eyes.
Big eyes. Huge eyes. Mostly no face.
Yeah.
No, I can't say that much. HBO is lock and key.
Sure.
Like our friend who's in it, like at a table read, like took the script and they like called her like screaming on her car ride home. They're like, turn around.
Damn,
What do they have, a
embarrassing.
fucking microchip in the script?
I mean, something like that. I mean, to even log in to get the script is like this 8-step verification process. I'm like, I don't know how like Julie Louis-Dreyfus would do this. Like, no, like she's probably tech savvy.
We've gotten screeners of HBO shows before, and it is very annoying.
Super annoying.
They're from everyone I've worked with, they are the most lock and key.
Well, I mean, it's not TV, it's HBO.
Yeah, that's probably why they're doing that.
Right. Exactly.
I feel like at this point, it's like anything. No one is watching anything really. So like having spoilers out is going to be good for the show.
Well, people are going to watch this. I mean, this is it's being teed up as a big. It is a big deal. Did you have to? Maybe a stupid question. Did you have to audition at all?
Oh, honey, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What were you going to do if you didn't get it?
Ooh, awkward.
It would have been a strain on the relationship. I will say. I mean, obviously, she's one of my best friends. I would have understood. But she always like wanted me, so it would have been an HBO decision.
I wrote this AI alien world just for
you. Like he's the only person that
we need bigger eyes.
Yeah,
sorry, Jordan.
How'd you guys become homies?
We met like 8 years ago. Actually, like right around here, we had dinner. Me, her, and Io had dinner at what's the bagel place, but the restaurant version of the bagel place?
What?
The bagel place, but the restaurant
version.
Russ and Daughters.
The bagel place.
But the restaurant version.
Bad Jew, dude.
The cafe.
Yeah, the cafe. Yeah. And then we did karaoke and like.
What's your go-to karaoke song?
Ooh.
Great question.
I mean, I can pull out a me and Alanis. I do Thank You, India.
Okay.
I like really shut it down with Thank You, India.
Everyone's crying.
I think it's really funny to do Born This Way at karaoke and randomly so hard to sing.
Yeah,
it's high.
Mean, yeah.
Gaga is like a real.
She's an artist, dude.
She's and a singer.
What do you think of the new album, real quick?
I haven't given it the full. I love Perfect Celebrity. I love Disease. I love How Bad Do You Want. There's a couple of songs I'm really listening to, but I need to like really give it a
full listen.
But I love everything she does, even Joanne.
Okay.
Wait, so you became home. Are you only acting on the show? Did you do anything behind the scenes?
Why are you laughing?
Because I just had the worst tangent of all time asking this gay man about Lady Gaga, and he's like, "Okay, can we get back to the podcast?" Hand up, that's on me. I was actually very curious, though.
Yeah,
thank you.
I love Gaga.
Are you doing anything on the show besides that? Are you writing at all, or just acting on it?
I wrote the movie. Oh, sorry, you do
of Rachel's.
No. She won't even like tell me story.
Damn.
But she did. I mean, if this spoiler, if it. Never mind.
Don't say it.
Do you like working with friends just generally?
Yes, it's the best. I mean, shooting the pilot was the best shooting experience I've ever had. I'm like, I get to also when you're in LA and like get to a certain amount of like just working a lot or success, the only way to see your friends is to develop a project together. I'm like,
especially
should we just like pitch a TV show so I can like see you?
So we can hang out.
That's how this podcast started.
Yeah, truly.
Especially if you live on the West Side.
Yeah, I think it's an adult thing. It's like it's hard to see your friends, so let's just at least try to make money together.
Should we absolutely. Should we do this deal?
Yeah. Do you want to do a deal together? Next Saturday?
Speaking of which, are we going to get a season 2 of English Teacher?
I'm shooting it right now. I go tonight.
Oh shit!
Oh wow! Congrats!
I've been shooting for the last 2 months, in and out. It's so funny.
Funny show on TV. Yeah. Besides Hacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wrote on Hacks a little too.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
for like a week.
Okay. What happened?
A residency.
I was doing like I think I was just doing something else, and they were doing a mini room. And they asked. I'm close with the creators. I love that show.
Okay, cool.
The last season was amazing.
So good.
That last episode.
Yeah. Finally proving to the world that women can be funny.
I know.
Hold on.
Some.
Pump the brakes.
Yeah.
The jury's still out.
I find it to be more dramatic.
It's like the bear.
Yeah.
But you did have such a scene-stealing role. Even if you weren't in every episode, are we going to get more Malcolm in season 2? Because like you were a fan favorite, and like
want more.
Again,
Malcolm.
The spotlight found you.
That's very sweet to say. That's sweet to say. I definitely have more stuff this season.
Great.
For sure. I'm in like a similar amount of episodes just because I can't with Rachel's show. There's stuff they make rules if you're on 2 shows.
Oh,
really?
Like, like you can't be too much on
It's called
this.
Series regular or recurring. You guys, I'll fill you in.
So it's like being a housewife or a friend of, basically.
Exactly. Okay. I'm more of a friend of.
Really?
But with a bigger part, you know?
Right.
But I will say I have more scenes. My stuff is like, it feels more lived in. Like they just like they know my voice better this season.
Do you get any like character development or backstory?
I'm just like, well, last season I got so fat from eating chicken wings in Atlanta that I just
what was your go-to chicken wing spot?
I mean, I can't even remember, but that I now have tried Magic City wings, the strip club.
Oh yeah.
They're some of the best wings I've ever had.
Really?
I like small wings.
Okay.
Small, crispy
The big
wings.
ones hurt.
The big ones, I'm just like, there's too much tendon going on.
You want to
like,
they want to be like poppable. You want it
Yeah,
quick.
yeah,
I'm with you.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the flavor? Are you lemon pepper, wet, dry, lemon pepper?
I
hot?
love dry, like a dry Cajun. I gotta say, the Wingstop dry Cajun is really good. Do you
Really?
have Wingstop here?
We do. There's one right around the corner here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good wing. I like a lemon pepper, but I want it spicier.
Lemon pepper hot. Hell yeah.
I like a Thai chili. I had the Thai chili at Magic City.
Were you throwing bills at Magic City?
Yeah. And I met this amazing girl named Barbie who like, she told me the only time she's straight, but the only time she's ever come is when a trans girl fucked her in a sex
sense.
club.
That's a very vulnerable thing to admit.
Yeah,
to a new friend.
she was very vulnerable.
Did Barbie shit her pants on the way to the sex
She
club?
did not. She's too good for that.
Yeah. Well, you're also in 2 episodes of Ms. Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think 3.
3.
Yeah.
Really?
There's
Remember to check your Wikipedia.
Johnny
There's
Wikipedia,
already-
get on it.
There's 3. One of them is just me doing a TikTok from my phone.
Oh, no.
But I did get paid $dollars for that.
That's pretty
Wow.
awesome.
We love the salary transparency on this
Thanks,
show.
Disney.
Yeah,
get back to that later.
the least I've ever been paid on any show. Maybe we shouldn't say that.
Are you the gayest person in the MCU, or does that honor still belong to Mickey Rourke?
I thought that you said, does that otter still belong to me? I'm like, he still is toting around that otter everywhere he goes. I could see him with an otter.
Yeah.
What
What would you classify him as? He's not a
old
bear.
guy?
Old guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
just old
like
guy.
Old
Old
guy.
fucked
That
up-
is a kind of gay type.
Old fucked up face guy.
Yeah, old
with a little dog.
Yeah, old fucked up methy top. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say I'm definitely on the. They have the Heartstopper kid now though.
Who the fuck is that?
Who the
I can't
fuck
keep
is that
up.
heart? Yeah, with these gay people.
Yeah. Too many
Too many gays out there.
We did our
Come
research.
on.
There's also an openly gay Eternals by played by Brian Tyree Henry.
Okay, I would
face
say.
those.
I mean, I'm like, I don't know. I think I'm talking in a gayer voice than
Yes.
he is probably.
He kisses
So,
a guy though in the movie.
Oh, I don't kiss.
really?
I'm a guidance counselor. I can't be kissing.
right, you
right.
can lose your job.
Yeah, I could lose my job.
Yeah, protect the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. We talked about Riding in the Sun, where you did participate in unsimulated.
What was your favorite scene, by the way, of that
Or
movie?
the part where you get
When you
sucked up.
when you get sucked, actually,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah, that is a good scene, to be
Yeah.
honest. That is probably that is my best scene.
Is getting dome the actual reason why you got into acting?
Oh, it doesn't hurt matters. The dome of it all.
Right.
That is like probably my least favorite way to say head.
Getting dome.
It makes me sick to my stomach.
What's your favorite way of saying it?
Slop.
What
about top? Top,
Top.
slop?
I kind of like top.
Sloppy.
I got
Neck?
some
Do you like
sick top.
some neck?
I busted. Yeah, throat. I actually like throat.
Throat. It's
Yeah.
just anatomical.
Yeah, yeah.
you do a
yeah.
head, dome,
when
throat,
a guy
neck?
when a guy is like, you want some throat, I know they're gonna give throat. You know what I mean?
Well, you can't offer it and then
When they're like,
fucking
would you
not
like
deliver.
a blowjob? I'm like, they're getting like that far.
Wait, I know you don't want to do impressions on the spot, but could you do an impression of a straight guy that just got dome?
What are we doing here, guys? Come on.
We're asking.
A straight guy who just got dome. Just got some sick dome.
See, how easy was that?
Yo,
We love it.
boys. Yo, boys.
Yo,
got some
boys.
sick dome.
What up? I
Yo,
just
group
got
chat.
slop
Yo,
dome.
group chat. Got some sick dome.
Yo.
Are we going to Metrograph tonight?
We bombing the Houthis.
Woo! Tickets up, popcorn on me. I just got
Are we going to
dome.
One Car Y Festival tonight, boys? Just got some sick dome.
So, guy says, "Would you like a blowjob?" You automatically know he sucks at sucking.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Damn.
Would you like a blowjob?
He's automatically British.
yeah.
Would you like a BJ?
Little beige, man.
What's something about Jordan Firstman that might surprise people?
You're straight, right?
That I love
Yeah.
fucking pussy.
Hell yeah.
Can't get
Hell
it
yeah,
out.
dude.
Love that clam.
Jam it with your clam out.
No, I said this yesterday.
Are you a
and-
Gold Star gay?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, well,
Congrats.
I licked one once.
Oh.
Why?
Well, I was at this like 500 person New Year's Eve beach orgy.
How many orgies have you been to in your life?
Oof. Like, I mean, what at a certain point, what is an orgy?
What do you mean?
like,
What the fuck?
like, do
Five
you
or
consider
more?
like the dark room at Berghain? Is a dark room an orgy?
No, not to me.
Well,
No.
it's many people having
Did
sex
you-
in one room.
Did you explicitly go to the club for that?
I do kind of go if I'm at this stage of my life going to a big gay party with sex there, I am going kind of for the sex.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think that's
It's
an
like,
orgy.
I've heard all the house music I can hear.
Right.
Yeah. I'm like,
All
I'm
sound
not
the
a good
same.
dancer. I'm kind of like,
Can we get to the fucking
I'll
dome?
socialize or go to the dark room.
I'm here to get domed up.
Yeah, get domed up.
Okay, so how many orgies then?
So you're at a beach party in Israel getting some Iron Dome.
Whoa! Chill, brother.
Chill, bro. I don't know you fuck like that.
Yeah.
No, this was in the place where I shot Rotting in the Sun. Same year, right after we wrapped. And it was actually one of the best parties I've ever been to. But I was hooking up with these two Italian guys, and then they like went to get a drink. So I went to go find them, and I looked, and they were both like eating this girl's pussy, and she was like not the vibe I wanted. She was from Asheville, if you can imagine.
Oh, yikes!
And like very Burning Man vibes. And like I was like, no, and they're like, come and eat the pussy with us, like
Mange pussy,
the pussy. And I was like, I'll try. And then so I went.
What do you think?
Yeah,
I did one solitary lick and like giggled. So I was like, oh, maybe this isn't for me. Like if the pussy is like an actual joke to you,
right?
Maybe
I'm not necessarily a pussy eating expert, but I would think that if a guy giggled in my my pussy, I would be like,
yeah, not the best review. Just getting your pussy laughed at.
No, and then she became obsessed with me. The next like few days, like she would like just kind of stalk me at the beach.
Maybe that one lick was like,
it was the best
really
lick
good
of her life.
Yeah, maybe you're like the best at eating pussy, and you're being wasted. Your talents are being wasted.
I do wanna try. I'm trying to be bi this year. Well, I've been trying to be bi for the last 2 years.
How's that going?
Yeah,
not well. And I've gotten like great offers. I can't say who, but there's two very hot women that have been like, if you want to do it, I'm down.
Really?
I just,
and did you try, or you're just like, I can't?
I mean, I have this.
I'm so scared to shit my pants.
Sorry, I shit my pants as I'm down there.
Yeah.
Your pussy made me shit my pants.
Yeah, you guys don't. You mind if I shit my pants right now? I'm super nervous. But I feel like if you come out in high school or when you're younger, like it's such a big deal that you're kind of forced to like make the decision like I'm gay. And so I think you kind of psych yourself out. Yeah. No, but the decision to like, yeah, maybe it is. I mean,
to swear off pussy forever.
Well, you're like, oh, I'm gay and I'm a gay guy now.
Right.
And so you're like, oh, ew, pussy's gross.
Right.
But I'm like, if I didn't make that decision, then I'm like, I can, like, I've willed myself to do so many things in my life. I'm like, I can't eat a pussy. I'm like such a bitch. You know what I mean?
You should try having sex with a woman.
Yeah.
Just once. Just try it.
Just a professional recommendation.
I want to try. I really do want to try.
We have but one life.
With man?
I've not had sex with a man, no.
So what are you giving me advice over here?
Yeah, I'm being a hypocrite.
Yeah.
Damn.
You should try that.
I should.
You really should, dude.
Let's circle back.
Do it.
Speaking of your body,
you're fat.
You are a
real chill.
No, you're very
kid's show.
You're a very hairy motherfucker,
bullying.
right?
Very hairy.
You're very hairy. What's your manscaping routine like?
0.
Really? Natural.
0, 0, 0.
You've never had like a desire to trim or anything.
Is that what's the trend with men now? Is it like full bush?
I mean, I don't really keep in line. There was like one time I saw like a bunch of guys were like keeping their like tits hairy and then shaving the stomach. I'm like, that is so corny. It's like, it looks weird, but it does make your pecs look bigger.
Like that guy on your Explore page.
The abs.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've just never. I feel like it's a huge selling point for me, like with guys. Either they're into it or they're not.
Right.
And the guys that are into it are very into it. So, and I like it. I think it's hot. Like,
is that your preference? Is just full hair?
Yeah, I don't mind if a guy is shaved is obviously horrible.
Yeah.
Like fully
shaved is like what
bald.
Bald is not
alopecia
hot.
style.
Have you been in a situation where like you go home with a guy, then he takes his pants off and it just looks like a fucking child's penis because it's just
Well, it was a child, so I was like, I would hope it would look like.
Oh God,
he teed that up for you real good.
No.
But what do you do?
24 is my cutoff, by the way.
Oh,
really.
that's
24. I think that's totally sensible.
Is that going to change every year you get
no,
older?
I'm just like not into. I'm not into. I like daddies more than I like. You know
what's your max?
Ooh,
60.
Okay.
60. We're at 55.
Let's
60. They get a little
gross.
stinky.
Do older guys fuck better?
It depends. Like a man, like a 38-year-olds are pretty good. I mean, they're like,
wow, that's crazy.
Or 37,
well, what?
38, whatever. Yeah.
I mean, there's exceptions to every rule, you know?
Yeah. The exception makes the rule.
Right. Okay.
Jordan, how much money do you make?
It depends on the day.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends how the OF is doing.
Right. That's true.
What do you like to spend? What do you like to spend your hard-earned money on? Besides vintage clothing.
It's the same shit as everyone. Restaurants and clothes. Like that's all I.
The only
money
things,
on.
the two major food groups. That's all that matters.
It's like, what else are you gonna buy? I'm not someone who's
I
don't care about tech.
Cars.
Do not care about
crib.
cars.
What about the house?
I mean, it's done.
Right. So
I'm like, once I finish it, I'm like, what? I'm gonna keep adding stuff.
Right. True.
I pay to get my house clean once a week.
Nice.
Real
luxury.
Once a week. Yeah, I pay for my laundry, but the service is really cheap, and I travel so much. So like the bags I get, it's a monthly service, so I have 60 bags that I have stacked up right now.
It's all folded already, so you can easily.
Well, no, I have I get 2 a month with my subscription, and I travel so much.
Yeah,
I get those 2 added every month.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, it's basically free at this point.
What pays best? Is it acting on screen? Is it writing?
No.
Is it music?
Nothing. It's literally being famous and getting brand deals. That is the only thing that pays.
That's the economy.
Like that is the secret, is that nothing actually pays that well. Like music, I haven't made a dime. I won't make a dime probably. TV, like really when you act on a TV show, it's very hard to make a lot of money unless you are in the 3rd season. It does really well, or you're already really famous.
Or get syndicated.
Writing is like everything is scale now, and you spend 2 years doing it.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, this like $100,000 has to last me the rest of my life.
Sure. Yeah, forever.
But yeah, nothing pays except for brand deals, and even then, it's like we're in a weird time with brand deals.
Is there any brand deal?
I mean, we're in the what did you call it?
The brand deal Holocaust?
No,
the engagement Holocaust.
Okay, so they're like, we're gonna give $100,000 to someone with 8,000 likes.
Yeah.
I mean, I get a lot more likes, so it's getting better every day.
Everyone throw Jordan a like right now on his last branded post.
Is there a brand deal? Well, two-sided
Your
question.
dream brand deal.
Dream-
There are
dream?
podcasts out there that are like actually saying that right now.
What's
like
your dream brand deal?
TikTokers like are like these influencers like doing podcasts. Like, what is your dream?
That's what I'm gonna this podcast. What's your dream brand deal? And what's the one brand deal you wouldn't do?
I kind of did. I did the most major one I could ever do for myself, where I did a short film that like I wrote for Versace, starring me and Donatella. I played her boyfriend. I'm like, there's no
That's
really
that's the
going
peak.
up from there.
That's Everest. Yeah.
So I'm like, to me, it's just like, yeah, like doing. I don't know. I also feel really satisfied with like for a while when it was just the impressions, I would like really want to do artistic stuff with the fashion and stuff because there's just an easy way to make something. Now I'm just kind of like, you tell me what to do, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Just sign the fucking
The
check.
quickest way to get to the bag.
Just sign the fucking check.
Yeah.
You mentioned that the earrings were kind of like an attaboy gift for yourself after I forget what exactly you would like signed
Was
up
the record
for.
The Rachel show.
Signing up for the Rachel show.
I signed up. There was a form.
You got it.
I signed up.
You signed the NDA. What other is there an attaboy gift you want to give yourself when the album drops?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Some new jewels?
A watch?
I'm not a watch queen.
You have a phone.
Like I have. Yeah, it's. I don't know.
Trip to Turkey? A Turkish haircut?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of would like. I would like use. I don't know. Maybe making another music video.
Do you have to pay for those yourself?
No, the label has paid for them, but we're severely out of money. So if I do more, unless
so it really is funding your own art.
I would, yeah. At this point, I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. Maybe I've evolved spiritually, but like clothes don't do it for me like they used to. I still like to look fab, of course,
Are you
but
becoming
like
a jaded gay?
oh my god, no, I'm becoming an enlightened gay. Where I'm not looking.
Excuse me.
Material things are not doing. They're not hitting like they once used to.
Right.
So I think, yeah. I mean, putting it back into the work sounds fun. I mean, I would like to buy a house someday.
Okay.
Yeah.
In LA?
In LA.
You don't ever want to come back to these? Are you LA pilled fully?
Yeah.
Ugh.
What do you like about LA over? Because you grew up out here.
Yeah, it just is like I feel like I can really focus on my work there. I think the people are laid back enough to like actually connect with. If you find there's obviously a lot of fake bitches out there, but if you find the right people, which I feel like the last year or two I've found a really good group. Yeah, you can just connect and they're fun. And New York, this hamster wheel of like everyone is just going so fast. I feel like no one can really actually connect with each other. And that makes me a little depressed when I'm here.
That's why I wanted to sit down with you for an hour.
I know.
15,
that's why we need to do a podcast.
That's why we have so many
Do you
jaded
think we
gays.
would have talked about any of this if we like went to dinner together?
Probably.
not at all.
No. What?
No.
You'd be like, what's your favorite brand deal?
No,
we didn't
dinners are for shit talking. You would just
for
be
sure.
like
Yeah,
shit
gossiping,
talk-
gossiping,
literally,
100%.
Literally.
Yeah,
The 30 minutes,
Podcasts are for getting deep.
the 30 minutes that we
Dinners-
cut from this that
Yeah.
you're never going to hear,
Yeah.
that would have been dinner talk. Last question before we get you out of here. Do you have, after spending an hour 15 with the
Have
goddamn
you enjoyed
motherfucking
it so
boys,
far?
Oh, absolutely.
have you-
Immensely.
Was
You
it
can't
more
tell?
sexual than other? I feel like we've talked about sex a lot.
the most sexual episode we've ever done, actually, I was realizing this because someone was talking
Willow
about
Smith.
Benny Blanco.
Okay. Oh, of course. I mean,
Yeah, he's a fucking
he's a
pervert,
sex.
Yeah,
sex
we did it in
monster.
his fucking sex cave.
Yeah, every
Yeah.
time I see him, he's like,
His
touch it, touch my
movie
dick, touch my dick.
theater.
So I've touched Benny's, but I haven't seen it.
Oh.
over the
Yeah,
pants.
and I know I love it.
Mm.
It's because my favorite dick is like a soft one, like
Oh,
you know,
right.
like when the skin is really soft.
Oh.
And
So
he has
you that's a review.
softballs and-
That's a review of Benny's penis.
yeah,
softball, soft dick.
softballs, soft dick.
Yeah, he's the man.
You
He's
know
the
what
best.
I'm talking about, though, right?
A soft penis,
Yeah.
a well moisturized dick.
Well, just like when the skin is
Like
soft.
bouncy.
bouncy.
Yeah.
No, I like it feeling like sandpaper. Of course, soft. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Well, okay. Our last question for you: do you have any constructive criticism
Yes,
you'd like
please.
to give us? How can we be better as someone coming from successful in so many worlds?
As
How
guys
can-
looking to
How
book.
can we be the best version of ourselves?
Yeah.
I mean, you guys seem like really nice guys. I think you felt like a little like business forward, and when I first got here, you're like, so this is how the podcast is gonna work. I'm like, I know how podcasts work.
I know.
Like you didn't need to explain all that stuff to
We
me.
limited time.
I know, but I think you could have been a little chiller.
Okay.
Oh,
And in the forefront.
we're too hot up top.
Yeah. I feel, but we're also getting to know each other. But
Yeah.
I have so little notes for you guys.
This is what dinner's for. This is why we should have had dinner beforehand.
Yeah. But now I feel way more warm because I feel like our DMs have a lot of warmth to them.
Absolutely.
And then I got here like, do you need any water? So this is how it's gonna work.
trying to
You're
be good
gonna-
hosts.
I want to take
No,
care of you.
I see, okay, you asked for criticism and you can't take it.
No.
Yeah, fuck. You're right.
So
No, but you guys, I think you guys have amazing energy.
Thank you.
Here's my criticism.
Yeah.
Let's go out to dinner next time you're in New York.
Literally say that. Say that.
You just
Where can the
asked
kids
them out.
follow? Where can the kids follow you? What would you like to plug?
Yeah.
At Miley Cyrus on Instagram. I'd like to plug Miley Cyrus's new album.
Okay.
No, I mean, I feel like we've talked about it. I really want the album to like, I don't want to be results oriented in my life, but I want it to do well. I'm like
Sure.
so proud of it. And I really think it's pretty good, right?
Yeah, it's fucking. It's so much fun to
great.
listen to.
Yeah, it's a great album. And
Be great for the weather when the weather warms
it'll
up.
be
have
great
some
for the
fun.
weather.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll
Something
change
for
the
every-
weather.
something for
completely.
everything.
It's weather dependent,
it's
in my
like-
opinion, actually.
yeah. But no, there's songs for winter on there.
Sure.
Songs for winter, my next album.
Ooh. Deep.
No, I want people to listen to the album, get my engagement up a little bit. Like I could
Yeah.
use some more likes and comments on that. I feel like everyone feels like with me, they're like, oh, he's doing so well. We don't need to comment. Like you still need to.
Yeah.
You still need to.
Yeah.
I want like Addison Rae level attention.
Let's get conversations going in the comments.
Yeah.
exactly.
Reply to
Exactly.
people.
Yeah, make
Like
me
everything.
viral
and
again.
share it. Sharing's
Share
important.
it.
Oh, absolutely.
it.
Hit
Yeah.
that fucking
Not just with
arrow.
your friends, with your public.
Yeah, share the story every
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Every time, guys.
Send it to your bitch of a grandmother. All right, this has been another episode of the only podcast that matters.
Thank you,
Jordan,
King.
thank you so
Jordan,
much.
thank you
It's a
so
pleasure.
much.
Chef, take us out.
Let's go fuck.